start?
Well, hello, Dr. Brooks. Thank you for coming to Costa Mesa. I understand you have this new line, and I've actually heard the name in plastic surgery circles called DermYoung.
Yes.
Can you tell me a little bit about your inspiration for how it started?
Story behind this name, DermYoung, is because when I was a faculty at Harvard Medical School dermatology department, I had this idea that I want to make something for my mom. And as a New Year's gift, that was back in 2016. So that's why it's called a derm, because the dermatology, we took the derm out of dermatology. And the young is because when I create the products, it was meant to make my mom beautiful and youthful again. So that's why we have the young there. So it's called DermYoung. And so what is really unique about our line is, first of all, the whole line only have 7 pieces. And now we're adding the body oil to it. So with such a small SKU, we actually now currently serve a clientele from newborn babies all the way to 95 years old.
Oh, that covers most of it.
Yes. So it's a very inclusive brand that we want to have something for everyone.
And I like how you mentioned the simplicity because, and I won't mention the names, but some of the lines, sure they work, but there are so many products in the line that's so structured and rigid that I can't keep up with it.
Right. So, it's the simple it is, the easier for the people to use and the cheaper. Yeah, absolutely. Right. So when I created this line, we wanted every product to be multifunctional. We know there are brands that have a system for wrinkles, a system for brightening, or a system for acne, or a system for firming. But we want to put all this together in one product, and then, that's why we created the line. For example, the Youth Essence, a little firming, anti-pigmentation, and also anti-wrinkle, and also helps with adult acne as well. So all in one.
So you mentioned the all-in-one aspect, and I really like that versatility.
Yes.
So basically you could pick that out and just do one thing, and that will cover most of it. Obviously, it's best if you use all the products.
Right. Just saves time because, as I mentioned, I created originally for my mom. And back in her years, there was very little education about sun protection.
Yes.
And so she accumulated over the years a lot of sun damage. And of course, all the bad signs of aging can give you. And also, she's a professional woman with little time for self-care. So we want to create something
so she's like us.
Exactly. So when the products came out, it was the first wave of clients are professionals. With very little time and a very result-driven. They want to see result right away.
I can certainly empathize with that because, as we mentioned earlier, with what I do in my lifestyle, it's very hard for even me to get up in the morning and get my hair brushed before going to work.
You have a hairnet anyway.
Well, that's true. I have hat hair every day. And I have to say, it's wonderful that this is a present for your mom. Because my presents for my mom are, I buy her a plant and they never live. But you've gotten her something that will keep her young forever.
Yeah, originally for my mom, but now it's for everyone.
For everyone.
Yes.
Infants to 95.
Yes.
And one thing that I'm a big supporter of skincare, because as I look at the big developments in aesthetics and plastic surgery and anti-aging, and we have a lot now, it's very confusing as we've talked about. But I think other than surgery, it's one of the biggest developments in aesthetics and plastic surgery in the 90s was we finally started paying attention to skincare because before we ignored it. And it's true that I can do anything I want with surgery, but if the skin doesn't look great, we're not doing as well as we could. Right.
The canvas, you still have to have a beautiful canvas.
Yes. And yes, to our audience out there, I always say there's 3 ways in which we age. 3 aspects. One is the gravitational descent of the skin and soft tissues, and the other is volume changes, which fillers are for, and then the quality of the skin. And asking one modality to fix all 3 is pretty much impossible. As I look at our estheticians, and they all have wonderful skin, and I'm sure yours do too, I've never done anything big on them. And what they do is they do things consistently over time, small things. I haven't done heavy peels, I haven't done lasers or facelifts, but they all have wonderful skin and they do regular stuff like this.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, I think having a proper skincare regimen is essential to have good skin. And yes, things may change. You know, we cannot stop the gravity. We cannot turn back the clock.
Gravity can win, always.
Yeah, absolutely. But consistency and using
Consistency,
good, yes, yes, and the good products with good ingredients, clinical proven, and the science validated products will really help.
And that's why I like the simplicity of this, in that, yes, there are, as I said, are other companies out there that have products that I know are effective, but in the end, it ends up not being so effective because people give up on it. It's too hard.
Compliance is always the issue. It's like people using the retinoids. You know, the complaint about a lot of, a lot of people end up not using the retinoids is they can never get over that red, peeling, irritated face. So that's the thing about retinoids. And however,
give up after 2 weeks.
yes, I was like a tomato in 1 week. So yeah, that's another thing about our products, that we don't have acid and we don't have retinoids, but we still can achieve retinoids level results even faster.
So they're gentler.
Yes, I would say that.
Which ensures compliance.
Right. And also, you know, during pregnancy or breastfeeding, most moms cannot use the retinoids. And so it's the products can fill the gap during that.
Very good.
Yes.
Very good. I just want to say that, again, congratulations on this wonderful product you came up with. And I love the story about this being a gift for your mom.
Yeah, thank you so much. And I think you should start trying our products on yourself.
I will try.
Yes.
And I probably will be able to keep on it.
Yeah, I think you can just use the Youth Essence. That will be sufficient.
Youth Essence.
And the hydrating mist, this two, as an aftershave and anti-aging. And the sunscreen. Yeah, that's essential no matter what you use. If you don't protect yourself from the UV rays, then all this good effort will be in vain. Yes.